They will regret breaking up with you. Don't worry, God will send a better person. It's hard to get over a breakup. You may feel like all hope is lost, that you'll never find someone as wonderful as your ex, and that life is just one big misery. But don't worry, God will send you a better person eventually. You'll see that the person you were with wasn't really what you wanted or needed, and that someone better is out there waiting for you. Keep your chin up and be hopeful that things will eventually work out. You'll soon find that you're happier without your old relationship, and you'll be able to focus on finding someone new who truly makes you happy. Why it hurts so much when someone breaks up with you. There are few things in this world that are as painful as being broken up with. For some people, it can be the worst experience they ever have. It feels like their world has collapsed and they don't know how to get back on their feet. But even though it can be hard to handle, there are a few things you can do to make the situation a bit easier for yourself. And some of the reasons why being broken up with can be so painful are because being broken up with can be so painful because you have invested a lot of time and emotion into the relationship. There is no doubt that being broken up with can be a painful experience. You have invested a lot of time and emotion into the relationship, and when it ends, you feel like you have lost something precious. However, there is good news. Being broken up with isn't the end of the world. In fact, there are plenty of people out there who would regret breaking up with you. So don't worry, God will send you someone who is better suited for you. He knows what is best for you, and He will never let you down. Being broken up with can be so painful because you felt like you were the one who was always doing the sacrificing. You were always there for them when they needed you, and they just broke up and leave you without a word. It feels like the world has caved in on you, but don't worry, God still has a plan for you. While it may seem like being broken up with is the end of the world, remember that God has a bigger plan for you. He's going to bring someone better into your life who will appreciate all that you have to offer. Don't be afraid to keep looking for Him because He's out there waiting for you. Being broken up with can be so painful because you thought the breakup would be the end of your pain, but it's really only the beginning. If you're going through a breakup, know that it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong, and you're not alone. Remember that God is always with you during hard times, and He will send you a better person who will make you happy. So don't worry, it will all work out in the end. Breakup is painful because you feel like you're alone in this world, and no one understands what you're going through. But don't worry, God is always with you. He will send you a better person who will make you feel loved and appreciated. Don't give up on yourself because there is someone out there for you. Breakup can also be painful because the person who broke your heart doesn't even have the decency to apologize or even tell you why they did it. But don't worry, because according to experts, there's a good chance that you'll meet someone better soon. Here are 4 reasons why you'll be happier without them. According to relationship experts, when you're in a breakup, it's natural to feel lonely and sad. But eventually, you'll start to heal and realize that being single is actually much better for you. You'll have more control over your life and can find someone who really complements your personality. So what does it mean when I say that they will regret breaking up with you? When people break up with someone, it is always hard. It can be difficult to see the other person as anything less than perfect and to accept that the relationship is over. However, sometimes things just don't work out, and it is best for everyone involved. Even though it may seem like they will regret breaking up with you, it is important to remember that God will send someone better. Letting go of a relationship can be difficult, but it is ultimately for the best. Remember, someday they will regret breaking up with you, and you will be able to look back on this time with fondness. How can handle the ups and downs of a broken heart? If you're feeling down after your relationship ends, don't worry, it's normal to feel this way. In fact, breakups are one of the most common things that people go through in their lifetime. But don't worry, God is always working in mysterious ways, and He will send you a better person. So while the breakup may be hard right now, know that it will eventually lead to something better. Here are 4 tips to help you through the tough times. First, talk to someone about what's going on. Talking to someone can be really helpful in processing these emotions. Talking out your feelings can help take some of the burden off of yourself, and it can also provide a listening ear. If you don't have anyone close to you who you can talk to, consider seeking out counseling or therapy. Second, spend time with loved ones. Spending time with loved ones is a great way to take your mind off of your breakup and put it into more positive territory. Whether it's taking a walk together or cooking dinner for your family, doing something together will help take your mind off of things and make you feel closer to them. Third, take some time for yourself. Taking some time for yourself can be really helpful in getting through a breakup. Whether it's going on a solo walk or taking a bath, taking some time for yourself will help you calm down and think more clearly. Fourth, pray. Spending time with God can be incredibly helpful in processing emotions. Prayer can help you connect with your feelings and ask for guidance during tough times. So if you're feeling lost right now, spend some time praying and see if God provides any answers or direction. And in dealing with the pain of a breakup, you have to accept that the relationship is over. This may seem hard, but it's important to remember that breaking up is not your fault. Sometimes things just don't work out, and there's nothing that you can do to change that. So forgive yourself for what happened. Self-forgiveness is key in healing from a breakup because it allows you to move on from the pain without holding on to resentment or anger. It's also important to remember that everyone experiences breakups differently, so don't expect everything to be exactly the same as it was before. And talking about your feelings about what happened with someone who will understand can be very cathartic and help you move on faster. Anyone can be a good listener, so don't be afraid to reach out if you need someone to talk to. The stages of grief after a breakup. When you lose someone, whether it's a loved one or a longtime partner, it's natural to go through a series of emotions. The first stage is usually sadness, followed by anger and then acceptance. But what happens after that? Many people go through a period of limbo in which they don't know what to do with themselves. They may feel like they're constantly on the brink of crying or screaming. This is known as the empty nest syndrome, and it can be really tough to get through. But don't worry, God will send you someone better. He has a plan for your life, and He won't let you stay sad for long. Believe in yourself and live your life to the fullest while you're waiting for the new person to come into your life. How to find happiness again. If you've been through a breakup, the pain and sadness may still linger. It can be difficult to move on and find happiness again. However, there are some simple steps that you can take to start feeling better again. Here are 4 tips. 1. Reach out to your friends and family. They will be able to provide support and advice during this difficult time. 2. Take some time for yourself. Spend time doing things that make you happy or spending time with loved ones. This will help ease the pain of the breakup. 3. Let go of the past. Remembering the good times won't make the pain any worse, but dwelling on them will only make you feel more upset. 4. Pray for strength and guidance during this difficult time. God knows what you're going through, and He will help you through it. Don't worry, God will send you someone better. There is a certain sense of peace and assurance that comes with knowing that no matter what happens in this life, God is always on our side. Although it can be tough when things don't work out the way we wanted them to, it's important to remember that God has a plan for us, and He will send us someone better down the line. Even if you're feeling down about your breakup, take some time to reflect on why things didn't work out. Maybe there was something you did or said that caused your partner to want to end things. Regardless of the reason, it's important to remember that ending a relationship is not the end of the world. In fact, it might be a good opportunity for you to start fresh and find someone who will make you happier than your previous partner did.